VTV Channel 6. Live high school football coverage in high definition. Presented by L&L Motor, Ashley Regional, The Advisor Group, Moon Lake Electric, Pilot Logistics, and Strata Networks.
And welcome to Duchesne High Schools. We have the kickoff between the Altamont Longhorns and the Duchesne Eagles in just a quick squibber, but Duchesne going backwards, trying to try a little reverse action. Welcome to the game. My name is Brian Baldwin, along with Kurt Skews. As a couple flags go, Duchesne continually running it down the sideline, finally knocked out about the 25-yard line. That was number 28. Lane Coyle. So.
But we've got two flags on the field back here, so that's probably coming back.
Well, considering he caught the ball at about the 32-yard line and that play lasted 14 seconds, you knew a penalty was bound to happen. We'd like to thank you for joining us. We're live on Channel 706 High Definition, 6 regular definition, and also find us anytime on the web, replay, vtvchannel6.com, or if you want to take the web with you live, strata.tv. All right, as Duchesne begins their drive, we're going to focus today on Dylan Despain, 78 carries, 508 rushing yards for the 4-3 Duchesne Eagles. That's 7 touchdowns to go with that. And you don't usually hear an actual number besides 0 in that loss column for Duchesne. But this is somewhat of a rebuilding year, but you know what? They only have one 1A loss, right?
Yes.
And so that came against Kanab. No, they
Rich.
Yeah,
we actually beat Rich, and our loss come against Kanab.
Okay.
Or not Kanab, but Rich.
Yeah, you beat Kanab.
That's
lost
to Rich.
Lost to Rich. Altamont on the other side, just fielding about 23 players today. They're struggling this year. They are winless. So the first play from scrimmage, in motion, the wingback, and Riemann gives it to the fullback for just a yard or two right there up the middle.
Tackle by number 20, Riley Foy. I'm sure we'll be calling that name quite a bit tonight for the Longhorns. Yeah,
Riley Foy is going to be our offensive spotlight here in a little bit. Here, a different angle on the replay. You can see just to give to the fullback up the middle, and pretty good defense there by Altamont on the first play.
23, him and Jensen, Dax Jensen. I know him because he used to play Little League football for me here in Duchesne when they lived here.
Oh.
So I know most of the kids on both teams, so I'm kind of excited.
2nd and 8, back to throw as Riemann caught at about the 30-yard line for a first down and more. He's out possibly the 34, almost 35-yard line. It is a first down for the Duchesne Eagles, and that's one thing that when I was here seeing them play against Carbon, I was a little surprised to see them throwing so much. You can see just a quick out pattern on the sideline, and he picks up about 5 yards after the catch there.
You know, and that is kind of surprising to see him throwing that much. Wyatt, this is what we're 4-3, 7th. This is our 8th game of the year. This is his 8th start as a quarterback ever. So that's good.
Well, I've seen him hit some, with the hard count there. Altamont jumps off sides. Yeah, because they're allowed to have that motion, man. So forget the Duchesne movement. Altamont gives up an easy 5 yards right there. Yeah, you're right. I was here for Carbon, and I saw him hit a few receivers. Now, the receivers had a hard time catching a few balls that game, but Riemann definitely can whip that ball around.
The kid's got a good arm on him.
So at the 40-yard line, 1st and 5, and watch for that motion again. That is standard Duchesne offense with a wingback in motion. It is Coyle. And a give to the fullback, angling left. Look at that hole, and it closed real fast. Great play there.
Riley on the tackle again.
Looked like he had we can see the replay, the L&L Motor replay here in a second. Looked like he had a pretty big hole, but just got 4 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and short. Here's the replay. See how fast this hole goes down. Riley just gets off that block. Look at that. And they gave him a pretty generous spot as well. Just under a yard, 2nd and short. They're at the 44. Duchesne with the ball. Eagles and Longhorns is the typical last game of the year rivalry. And a give to the wingback left to right. He's got some room around the right side, and he's got the first down. Just maybe 3-yard pickup is all, but enough for the first down.
We got a flag on the play.
Oh, that's not good.
Face mask or something.
Yeah, That's the zone, possibly a face mask right there. Just a 5-yard penalty. Watch the typical Duchesne sweep with the wing back right here. Riemann under center. L&L Motor replay. And sometimes that's a lot of running east and west just to go a couple yards south, but you got to stretch that field.
And they've gotten good at it over the years at stretching the field, and then they'll stretch it, and bring one right back up the middle and bust it for a big play.
All right, they're across midfield with that penalty. 1st and 10, Duchesne. No motion. They're going to give to that fullback. And 5, maybe 6 yards right there up the middle. Good play right there up the middle. Left, right, center. Center, left, right. You just mix it up, and then you lure them to sleep and maybe do some play action.
Hit them with a pass. Yeah, I know after the loss at Rich, I guess our coaches, it's been quite a, like you said, quite an experience. They've gone and talked and said, hey, we need to make this block and make this block, and so they've been working hard and getting back after it.
All right, 2nd and 5, just inside the 45 for Duchesne.
Carson Reinhardt's under center at the quarterback, and Wyatt's out to the receiver out to the left.
And he's back to throw. And he's going deep. It looks like it's going to be completed at the 10-yard line. 5, touchdown, Riemann. Was that Riemann, 86? Yes, it was.
Yeah.
6-0 Duchesne. And, you called it. You saw number 7 under center. I would have noticed that right away from where I'm sitting right now, but perhaps that's something they really wanted to exploit there. He did just kind of an angle, maybe corner route. See him go up about 8-10 yards. Then he goes left a little bit, and the ball is just thrown perfectly to let him go underneath.
That was a great ball, wasn't it? Carson that was a great throw. All you can say about that one.
And you can see him holding right now with 72 ready to kick.
Shaden Summerall, he's our center. Reinhardt's holding.
Well, that's good for Reinhardt to get in there. He's a junior, and of course, next year.
Feel like it's good. That was at the start of the season, Reinhardt and Raymond were battling out for the starting spot as quarterback.
And probably next year as well. They're both juniors.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's okay. If you can do, if Riemann can sit out there and be a receiver occasionally, I've seen Riemann run, and I know he can run, and he will run today, folks. Absolutely. He's given to the fullback and wingbacks, and now he's caught a pass. But he will run up that middle too. Maybe that's where Reinhardt is more of a passing quarterback. But if you can have that duel, that is dangerous, dangerous.
Yes, they do well together.
Well, you've seen the replays. They're from L&L Motor. People you know, people who care. Go and be a fan of them on Facebook. Like them. Be entered to win their drawings. And they've, for as long as I know, they've been a great sponsor of VTV Sports. Broadcasting live, 706 high definition, 6 regular definition. And, of course, watch it anytime because they're going to upload it to YouTube.
Yes, they do, and I watch those quite often. But to L&L, thanks Mike Labram.
Yes. Yeah, they've always been a great sponsor. All right, this kickoff left to right, heading south, and this is something, well, not new anymore, but this football field used to go east-west.
Yes, it did.
And I remember coming for a playoff game and watching from behind the quarterback, staring right into that sun. I was like, oh, man. It was
terrible.
Yeah, so they finally went north-south, got some lights, and what used to be day games are now nice 7 o'clock games. So thank you again for joining us. Duchesne with a 7-0 lead, 9:16 first quarter, and we'll see Altamont with the ball for the very first time. Are they waiting for a whistle? They're waiting on oh, I guess we can go ahead and kick it. That's what he was waiting on a whistle. All right, another little squibber down to the right. It's going to go out of bounds. Yeah. Penalty yardage right there to the 35. Sometimes that ball can just sit there. Now, we cover games at Uinta where they have that new field turf, and sometimes that ball will sit on the field turf a lot better than it will on the natural turf. Sometimes the little rubber pellets just absorb the ball, and it just sits right there. Sometimes if this ground's a little hard, it won't do that.
And, for October 23rd, you can't beat the evening tonight.
No, you can't.
It is nice outside.
It is nice.
I know I've played some terrible games up in Altamont at the last game of the season that have just been brutal cold.
And the wind.
And the wind coming out of that off the mountain.
All right, here's Altamont's formation. 1 running back, doubles on each side, and they're stacked. And watch for those screens because there's only 1 guy for 2 receivers on each side. And there's not a screen, but a quick slant and a first down for Altamont. That's a pretty good play right there.
Nice pass by Duchesne to Corey Scholes.
You can just see that one guy goes deep and the other one cuts underneath. And the outside backer kind of got caught on the line of scrimmage, so he just went right behind him. First down, Coyle on that tackle right there. So already to the 47.5, 1st and 10, Altamont on their first drive.
You know, Bodell stepped up and started playing quarterback. One thing about him, that kid is a heck of a cowboy. He is a bull riding son of a gun.
All right, quick give to the fullback.
Foy.
And there you go. Riley Foy is our spotlight for Altamont. Altamont struggled on offense this year. I believe just 4 or 5 touchdowns all year, really.
Really?
One of them may have been defensive, so 4 offensive. You can see Riley right here up the middle. Nice hold. That's what happens when you spread the receivers out like that and you complete a good pass. Then they start widening out the defense. Boom, you go up the middle. Now, again, just like Duchesne does the running with their wingbacks, you can spread the ball around. See, the defense has already changed. See how now they've got that outside backer farther out, maybe 3 or 4 yards back. On a 2nd and 5, let's see what Altamont does right here.
Right
blitz, but look at that. Oh, nearly got by that blitz, but tell you what, an animal in the backfield for Duchesne on the defensive side right there.
Anthony Peterson, or that was either Peterson or Duchesne. I have to see. I think it was Dylan, actually.
So a loss of 2 right there. The ball's sitting right at midfield. Let's see a give. He kind of tries to angle it, and the blitz kind of messed him up. You can see there's 6 people in the backfield there.
Wickel. That was Jesse Wickel that made that tackle.
So Altamont with an extended huddle. They probably got to get this play going. They're going to do they're going to do doubles regular style. Looks like maybe stacked up top, but then on the bottom side, just a regular doubles with a slot man. 3rd and 7, and a give to the fullback, and he is stuffed. And there's another penalty. That's either a late holding call or a face mask.
May possibly have been a face mask.
See what we got here. Personal foul, face mask. So that's a first down for Altamont. And they're well into Duchesne territory now. They're going to be all the way inside the 40-yard line. I didn't see the face mask there. I wasn't looking at that replay close enough. But it is a first down, Altamont. And it looks like they'll be at the 36 of Duchesne. So near field goal range already, right? Probably not quite yet.
In 1A football, not so much.
Not even in 3A or 4A or 5A half the time. All right, look at them all bunched here. Looks like they've got double wingbacks with a receiver on each side. The receiver right is wide. Back to throw. Deep. Going for it all. Oh, and it's picked off.
Reinhardt picks it off.
Picked off for Duchesne. A change of possession here inside the 10-yard line. Look at this. Puts a little more air under it, kind of like we saw Riemann catch that touchdown pass. And maybe there's a score, but watch this. Just a straight streak from the up top guy. And that was good defense as well. Reinhardt was right there with him in perfect position. And you see the coaches working pregame with the defensive backs and linebackers doing that exact drill right there. Make this catch as a defensive back.
After the interception.
Now I'm going to have to stand up so I can see.
We got these itty-bitty windows in the press box. All right, they're bunched, and let's see, where's the ball?
Right up the middle of the Spain.
All right, maybe 3 or 4 yards right there.
Yep.
Strata Networks is proud to partner with VTV to provide this live coverage of high school sports. And Strata, once again, the leading telecommunications provider in the Uinta Basin, providing advanced wireless broadband and video services. And that's a pretty good gang tackle right there.
Yes, that was.
2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Second down.
About halfway through the quarter.
Yes, sir.
All right, receiver wide on the right now, motion left to right. And the quarterback keeper now he pitches.
Right here.
Look at that.
Tommy Rowley.
Oh, he's got a long ways to run. One block and he's broken. Oh, that block didn't happen. He gets to midfield, but look at that run. A nice 38-yard run.
Tackled by Brock Harrison. You know, there's, like I said, I know most of these kids from Altamont, and a lot of them have Duchesne ties. That happens to be one of them also.
So Duchesne already, look at this. Quarterback keep. This is what I
Nice
talk about
option.
Redmond running. He's definitely a threat, but man, you can't beat that. Just one guy. Make that block right there. If he would have
turned back
Yeah.
and got him, he would outrun that, wouldn't he?
Yeah. All right, so inside Altamont territory, Duchesne 7, Altamont nothing. 6:10 and ticking.
Look for a pass right
Oh,
here.
two motion. That's illegal. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Yes, that is. That is against the rules.
Called against the Eagles. A 5-yard
Yeah.
penalty.
You know, I like Canadian football for the fact that you can get a head start and start running to the line of scrimmage. But at the same time, football's football. It's got to stay pure, right?
Exactly.
That's because Canadian football wants to have a big passing game.
And they do.
Yes, they do. Add some yardage, widen the end zones or lengthen the end zones.
That's actually kind of fun to watch as the Canadian Football League.
Back in Duchesne territory, 1st and 15, back to throw. And a quick corner
there.
again. Look at that. He's
Coyle,
off and
he is
running.
gone.
Okay, he got the block this time. Touchdown. Is that Coyle?
Yep, that's Coyle.
Touchdown, Coyle.
Peterson made the block right there to break him.
So that drive was all Coyle. I mean, Riemann fed him both times,
Yeah.
but that was all Coyle. He's just a speedster.
The one was Tommy Rowley. That was actually number 25, Tommy Rowley.
Those 5s and 8s look the same.
Yeah, especially when you put them right next to a 2.
Yeah.
And they're the same height, same weight, look the same.
Yeah, same speed,
Same
exactly.
speed, really fast.
All right, but you can say that was
Let's watch this block right here. Peterson comes in.
ready, just
hits Foy.
boom, and make sure you get the helmet on the front side,
Yeah,
and he did.
That was a perfect block.
Look at that, 13-0 Duchesne, ready for the extra point.
Summerall back to kick.
And, ooh, Altamont gets in there and disrupts things a little bit. Extra point's no good.
That looked like a bullet coming out of there.
Well, he's like, oh, no, this guy's coming. 13-0 Duchesne over Altamont. Ashley Regional, where you can receive quality orthopedic services. You can visit them at ashleyregional.com, where you can find healthy recipes, information on medications that you may be taking, look up diseases, find out symptoms and treatments, and even watch videos of surgical procedures. That's ashleyregional.com, a great sponsor of VTV Sports. Brian Baldwin, Kurt Skews here in Duchesne tonight, Thursday night action. Drove by Union High School on my way here, saw some JV football players out there. I know you went to had freshmen and JV on their field tonight, and they are hosting Bear River tomorrow.
Wow.
But this is the varsity action. 1A defending state champs for 3 or 4 years in a row?
4.
4 years in a row?
Yep.
That's right. Sometimes I get confused. 3 and 4, kind of like 5 and 8, but
Exactly.
you lose count after a while.
You know, and the way things are set up, Duchesne's actually got a really good chance of making it back to the championship
And
game.
who would they face? Their only loss.
Rich, exactly. And, you know, they had a really close game down to Kanab, but Diamond Ranch came back and beat Kanab. And so they'll be the #1 team in that region, and so we'll end up playing them in the semifinals. If we make it, you know, past Monticello next weekend, who will probably play here Saturday, then we would play Diamond Ranch, who we handled pretty good when we played them here, and then, you know, the championship game would be against Rich.
Yeah, and Rich is who they've beaten pretty much every championship game.
Absolutely.
All right, so here we go, 13-0 Duchesne to kick.
Summerall kicks off, kind of squib kicks it, and hopefully it doesn't go out of bounds this time.
And it stops. Look at that.
Bodell Jessen with the, uh-oh.
Here's a reverse fake attempt.
Oh,
He's going to run it.
Garrett Moon didn't.
No blockers there for him. He had to,
No.
I mean, he was running out of space. 20-yard line is all he gets on that fake reverse. That's a long way to run for 20. He only got 5 yards. Is all he
Yes.
caught on that.
But he ran a long ways.
Yeah, he did. When I say Duchesne's only loss was Rich, I only mean the 1A.
1A loss, yeah.
Yeah, they lost to Carbon and was it
And
North
the
Sanpete?
North Summit.
Summit, that's right.
Yep.
Sanpete Summit, 5-8.
They're about the same, too.
Yeah, watch that just sit right there. Love it. But 15-yard line is where he gets it. 15, 12, 15, 20. And that's where he finally holds still. So Altamont
comes to the
swinging left
outside.
with the sweep. Oh,
wow.
nice hit.
Duchesne come in with a heck of a shot there, didn't he?
Yeah, just a
Brock Harrison.
2 or 3 yard gain. Let's see that hit. This is an L&L Motor replay with an L&L Motor hit. Too bad we don't have collision repair sponsors. There you go. Look at that.
Wow. That was a... Oh, no. He didn't slow down. He just ran right through him.
Look how wide that receiver is up top. That means Altamont's trying to spread the defense a little bit. Now motion. And to give to that motion man, and he's just got a couple yards. This is going to be 3rd and 5.
Corey Schultz. with a run on that one. Not exactly sure who he is.
Runner on the play, Corey Scholes, number 15.
See the replay here, just to give up that middle. He runs out of room fast.
Aaron Verduzco and Riley Spencer and just a bunch of them in there on the gang tackle. Two receivers out to each side. Foy in the backfield.
Now look at the outside backer. It looks like they could do something. Yeah, it's going to be, well, it's going to be a swing pass right there. And he's got some room. Looks like he's got the first down and more. He's up to maybe the 35, depending on the spot. 34, most likely. That was good. You knew he was going to pass somehow when that running back goes in motion. But when you can lengthen out and have those receivers one-on-one and those blocking right there, just a juke move right there, he gets to the outside and gets some good yardage.
You know, for as big as Riley is, he's right around 200 pounds and not super tall. That kid is fast.
Yeah.
He is extremely fast. Him and his brother, Kyle, that graduated last year, they were like 5th and 6th in the 100 and 200 at state track, I think. I think they're super phenomenal athletes.
They're all bunched together except for that receiver up top. Now motion again. And they're going to give it
to
no,
Foy.
Yep, up the middle to the fullback, and he's got just a yard up to the 35. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. Football now is just all about options and fakes and play actions, and I get faked out so often from where I sit half the time.
What's nice is having this replay right here so we can see this.
Yeah, well, he gives it with the right hand to the fullback and then fakes with the left hand to that tailback or wingback that was in motion. All right, 2nd and looks like 8. Looks like they give him 2 yards on that. Here's motion again, same motion. This time it's play action. I knew that was coming sooner or later. He's throwing. Look at that ball. It's way overthrown.
Ooh.
Looked like he got excited, saw maybe a potential opening there. Watch how quick he lets this thing go. It's almost like he looks up and is like, oh my goodness. But you knew that
heck of an arm though.
Yeah, you knew he was working on they were working on the play action when they do the different options, the swing, the give to the tailback or wingback, and then the fullback. Watch him. He's just like, oh, there he is, right there. And then it's way overthrown.
Wow, he did. He's got a gun on him.
3rd and 8. All right, doubles wide, and see how they're playing them. Looks like they're going to try a zone right here for Duchesne. And here's a
Jake Plummer is going to get a sack right there.
Yes, he is. Well, you saw what they were doing. They were trying with that slot man to get that slant again.
Play.
And unfortunately, the quarterback had about 0.8 seconds to throw it. Let's do a counter here. Ready, set, snap, go. Timer, 1.5 seconds. Boom, he's dead. Look at that.
Wow.
Way to get in there. All right, 4th, they're going to have to punt. So punting from their own 34-yard line.
Bodell, uh-oh.
Bad snap. Oh, no.
Good.
Get it off. And they run into him. I doubt that's going to get a first down, though. First down penalty. Received at the 35. He gets a yard. That's it.
Rolly on the return.
Yeah. We saw him run into the kicker, one of the defenders for Duchesne. But that was, I mean, bad snap. You can't do anything about that. They're not going to protect the kicker in that case anymore. And it wasn't a watch. He just runs in. It wasn't even malicious at all. He's like, wait, I'm going to get you. Oh, hold on. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. Yeah.
Don't hit me in the head with the ball.
Yeah. 34 pickup of 2 on that return right there. 1st and 10, Duchesne.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the quarter.
This change of possession brought to you by the Advisor Group, financial planning, benefit packages, insurance, and retirement plans. They have a specialized team to help meet your needs. A swing left. Look at that lead blocker, taking his time, being patient, gets the first down. Right before midfield, he's taken down to the ground. And you're, like you said, 152, we're stopped, and then the clock will resume on this first down. Duchesne just pounding it at every angle, the wing back going left to right, or right to left there.
Got some good blocks there.
Yep.
Jake Plummer come up with a good block.
Jake Plummer, I'm just always going to think about Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake Plummer. That sounds like a good nickname for him. I'm going to have to keep that one.
Yeah, but that guy's already failed at the NFL. You know who I'm referring to?
Plummer.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Fullback give up the middle for about 4 yards.
Yes, he did. Fell pretty miserably.
Wasn't he a Bronco?
He was a Bronco and a Bear. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I figured there's a lot of Bronco fans out here.
That's America's team now.
Only because they're good.
In fact,
next time they're bad, everybody will be
They're-
like, Broncos who?
they're actually playing right now.
Oh, that's right.
I had to check my phone to see how that game's going.
San Diego Chargers.
Go Broncos.
2nd and 6. Western Petroleum. They have a new name. It's Pilot Logistics, but it's the
Reinhardt's
same
under
great
center
company.
again. Right here.
See what they do. He's throwing. And a nice pass on the corner. They love that corner route down to the 21-yard line.
Number 20, Riley Foy, come up with the tackle again. Like I said, he's fast because I know Lane is extremely fast. And Riley ran him down.
And they like to roll Reinhardt out, too. They like to get him moving a little bit out of the pocket. Look at that. He just tosses that, lets him run underneath it and catch it. He was so open. You could throw it anywhere within 5 yards of him. He could adjust.
Yeah, that was a good tackle, though. That was some good makeup speed.
So 1st and 10 for Duchesne at the 20-yard line. 13-0 the score with 35 seconds.
Might be the last play.
Oh, look at that. They're trying a little counter action, and it's not going to work.
No.
That may be the last play of the half, or the quarter, I mean.
Yeah, that kind of looked like a broken play there.
Well, you're supposed to get all this, with the counter, you're supposed to get all this action going left and then surprise them by going right, but Altamont had the trailers on the play that made that tackle right there. Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938, providing power to the area. And find them and like them on Facebook. Let's see, they get the playoff right before the quarter ends, and it's another broken play. And that ends the first quarter. So Duchesne got to overcome two plays, not really their style in this game. Duchesne with the big lead, though, 13-0. We're going to take 1 minute and be right back with the second quarter here on VTV.
Are you a busy mom like me with so little time, juggling so many different things that getting your oil changed is the last thing on your mind? You won't believe this. Head to L&L Express Lane. You don't need an appointment. There's a place for your kids to play, and you can use an iPad with Wi-Fi while you wait. And here's the best part. It's all done under 30 minutes or less. Come and see us at L&L's Express Lane. People you know. People who care.
Strains and sprains are common injuries, especially when exercising or playing sports. Falling, twisting, or getting hit can cause a strain or a sprain. Symptoms may include pain, swelling, or being unable to move a joint or muscle. Treatment usually begins with resting the injured body part and applying ice to reduce pain and swelling. Severe strains or sprains may require more extensive treatment, including surgery or physical therapy. For more information on strains and sprains, visit our website at ashleyregional.com.
Duchesne up 13-0. They're switching sides going north, but they are in Altamont territory. 3rd and 15, though. 25-yard line. This is 4-down territory. They're not going to punt. So get half the yardage here. You can worry about the other half on the next play. Or just go for it all. Who's quarterback? We'll see.
Yeah.
It is Reinhardt,
Yep.
So there you go. We'll see what they're doing here. Riemann, the normal quarterback, is a wing back or tight end right now. He's a tight end on the right. So we'll see what they're doing. 3rd and 15. And back to throw. They're going for the corner. Touchdown. Nope, no, sorry. I thought that yellow orange right there was the touchdown. That's for Riemann. He gets a first down inside the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal. But what are they calling right there?
I think he just threw it to mark the spot. I think that's what it was.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like holding him, like defensive holding. But watch this. You can see Reinhardt's in here to throw. It's just another corner route. They just kill those corner routes.
He just tried to jump the route there and probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, inside the 10, though. So a 1st and goal for Duchesne. They're up 13-0. Brian Baldwin. Kurt Skews.
And
Reinhardt again.
Who's that in the back?
30. He's got it, the fullback. He's going to score 36.
Who is that?
It's down to the 1-yard line.
Oh, Gatlin Thompson. He's just a sophomore running.
Well, this may be a game where a lot of players get a lot of
playing time. I think so.
There you go. He's going to get right up there to the 1 yard. That's a good run. So 2nd and goal from the 1.
I'm guessing it's going right up the middle. Possibly quarterback sneak. I know with Raymond in there that's generally what they do.
He's rolling out. Reinhardt is.
Throw
on the out route. Oh, who's covering him? Touchdown.
Dylan Duchesne with the touchdown. Reinhardt with the throw. That was, I was wrong. I would have lost money on that one.
I think Reinhardt is, for the plays that he's quarterback, 4 passes per 1 rush. Look at this, just a quick roll, kind of a half roll, and throw an opposite arm. He's got to set his feet before he throws that, and it's a touchdown. Easy touchdown for Duchesne. Extra point. 11:06, second quarter. And it's up and good. Wait for the official signal. There you go. Sometimes those poles get in the way. Look good and they're not. But it is 20-0 in favor of Duchesne. Duchesne 4-3 this year, usually undefeated. But this year losing 2 preseason games against teams of higher classifications. And then just 1-1A loss in the last 5 years isn't bad, right?
No, that's not bad.
And it's against the team they end up beating usually in the championship game. So you're losing to either the best or the second best team. It's not an awful thing.
You know, and I didn't actually go to that game up there, but the score looked like it got blown out. There was a couple of blown plays that they scored on big passes and stuff like that. Take those away, and we had like 3 touchdowns called back, they said. So, I mean, they said it was a lot more competitive game than what the scores showed.
Yeah, probably a lot higher scoring than that championship game last year. It seemed like scoring was just impossible for both teams last year.
It was a little chilly last year in the championship game.
That's the thing about football is you practice all year long or all summer long in the heat, and then your first few games are really hot. Then all of a sudden, Mother Nature just turns on you when it gets dark. Yeah, you have snow, you have wind, you have cold, you have rain. And next thing you know, it's nothing like practice at all. Especially if you do your practices during the day, you play at night. It's totally different.
Yeah, field conditions, everything's totally different.
Well, nowadays it seems like high schools are doing more practices at night. As Duchesne gets ready to kick off. This game is brought to you by Ashley Regional Medical Center. They have a neurological services now in Vernal. Dr. Thomas Buchanan, board-certified neurologist, will be seeing patients in Vernal and Roosevelt. 789-1820 for appointments.
The ball goes out of bounds again.
So penalty yardage up to the 35, no return. And Altamont will take over there. See what Altamont does. Once again, they've only got about 22 to 23 people dressed for the game today. And that doesn't leave a whole lot of room for injury, error, breathers. But that's Ironman football. That's the way it should be.
Yes.
I think some of those pansies in the NFL should play both ways. They should make them.
You know, I've been watching some college ball. I don't know if you've watched any Utah State's games. But that Zach Vigil from up at Fremont plays both ways.
Does he?
Animal. He tore BYU up.
All right, doubles, but the wingbacks are a little bit tighter rather than slot, and that is a give to the wingback. A loss of yardage there for Altamont.
Number 9 ran that, Brock Harrison.
Loss of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
It's a big loss on 1st down. Here you go. Just a
Peterson.
Quick give, trying to go up the tackle.
Peterson made that tackle.
All right, here, are they going to stack or nope? They're doubles on the right, doubles on the left, one in the backfield, and he's in motion.
Here it comes.
They're going to fake. No, what happened there? Was that a fumbled snap?
I'm not sure. Because I was watching Riley go in motion.
Yeah. Well, we'll see on the L&L Motor replay right here. Was that a fumbled snap? What a perfect, yeah, it was. What a perfect angle right there from the backside.
That was good camera work.
Yeah, 3rd and 16 with another yard loss. 2 losses in 2 plays. So we've got doubles on each side again. They can try, yep, motion again. They're going to do the swing. Oh, yeah, but you know what?
Do that.
You can't do the swing every time you do motion or they're going to figure it out. Where'd that ball go? Duchesne, did they recover that? They did.
Yes,
it was a fumble on that. They continued tackling the ball carrier after he lost the ball. And Altamont and Duchesne scrambling for it about 8 yards away. You'll see Duchesne had this swing pass smelled out. Watch this. I mean,
wow, he
boom.
Oh,
that's a backwards pass.
Yeah.
So it was a fumble off the pass. It wasn't even a catch. And so Duchesne recovers, and Duchesne already up 20-0 with 9:45 in the second quarter.
Uh-oh. Got a cramp over here on the sideline that they're taking care of for Altamont. Reinhardt back at quarterback again.
I have a feeling he's going to play the rest of the game, though.
I do too.
I think Riemann wants to play some receiver. Is that him? No, that's Coyle. Oh,
ooh.
Reinhardt. Ooh, nice. 2 of them.
You better
look at that.
Ball in there.
You know, I want to call that the play of the game.
Wow.
Look at that. Hurdling defenders to get in the end zone is Reinhardt, number
that
7.
Looked good, didn't it?
Okay, so take back what I said about him just being a passing quarterback, because I'll tell you what, he just showed me he can run. This is like the guy I played for when I was a junior and senior at Orem High School. His name was Austin Burge, and if you ever see Burge Auto down there in Orem, that's him. Watch this. Option play to the left, just a sprint option.
Fake.
There's one fake,
Ooh,
then a juke right there. Now watch him hurdle. I want to call this the play of the game. From the 4-yard line. From the 4-yard line, he lands right there on
that just looked good.
Oh,
if they top that, I mean, you know, we're marking plays of the game. That's going to be it, unless something extremely spectacular takes place.
Well, you think you think Reinhardt would have hurt himself on that leap, but Duchesne, an Altamont Longhorn is down on the ground.
That's not good.
So while they're on the field, let's go ahead and take a 1-minute break here on VTV, and hopefully we'll have this injury situation. Hopefully he walks off here in a second.
Yeah.
Tired of fast food insurance plans? At the Advisor Group, we specialize in financial planning, retirement, life, health benefits, home, auto, and commercial insurance. We are your one-stop firm that delivers the solution for your personal and professional needs. The Advisor Group. Service you will recognize.
Moon Lake Electric has been a staple in the basin for 75 years. And though many things have changed through the years, one thing stays the same: our dedication to keeping the power on and our priority of doing that safely. We now have a Facebook page, which can be accessed through our website, allowing you to receive energy tips, outage reports, personnel changes, and feedback. Moon Lake Electric thanks its members and employees for 75 years of keeping the power on.
Hey, Uinta Basin, the DEF pump is now operating at the Pilot Logistics Card Lock in Naples. Come fill your tank at super low prices with the convenience of a pump. Pilot Logistics continues to provide card lock services, bulk fuel, lubes, and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. The new DEF pump is at the Naples location. Here at Pilot Logistics, we are still your neighbors working hard to serve you and invite you to call 789-1832 for more information about all of the services offered by Pilot Logistics.
All right, coming off the field is an Altamont Longhorn.
Number 54, and his name's not on the roster, so I'm not sure who, or 64. Is that 50?
That's 64.
TJ McKenna.
Yeah. Hey, 7-7 Chargers and Broncos. Hey, thank you for joining us here on VTV. Let's take another look at this play with Reinhardt. Oh, boy. With the left hand, he's got to hold on to that ball like you guys were saying. Watch him hurdle. Already the play of the game so far with 9:32 left in the second quarter, and that puts Duchesne up 26-0. So with that touchdown, here we go with the extra point. And, ooh, that looks like it went right. Yep. missing the extra point right there is Duchesne, so 26-0. Brian Baldwin, Kurt Skews here at Duchesne High School for Thursday night football. Other local action, I know they were playing some JV games at Union, like I mentioned on my drive over here. Also, Uinta tomorrow night against Bear River. They had freshmen and JV at their home field tonight up there at Uinta High School. But Duchesne concluding the season tonight, then they head to the postseason. So you're thinking if they win tonight, they're definitely having a home playoff game.
They'll definitely have a home playoff. We'll be number 2 in our region, and so we'll play Monticello here probably next Saturday, and plan on winning that game, and then we'll probably play Diamond Ranch up at Weber State the weekend after that.
So it's just 3 games, so 8 teams in 1A, and that's it. So Weber State for semis, that's where you and I were last year. For this game, you and Mark on TV, I was doing radio. And then after that, SUU down in Cedar.
Cedar City, exactly.
Good, that ought to be fun. I've seen the field from a distance, but I've never been at the field at SUU. That'd be fun to head on down there.
That's a nice place, because we actually did the semifinal game there last year.
Okay.
Mark and myself. Well, no, it wasn't Mark. I'm not sure who. It was a guy from. It was somebody that I don't think was from the Basin.
Okay. Well, I probably continue to do radio for the championship game. You and Mark make a good team for that. But yeah, this has been fun so far tonight. It's been all Duchesne, but we're seeing Altamont. They're a small team, and with that injury, I said they don't have much room for injuries.
No, they don't.
So they're wondering on the sideline exactly how they're going to fit that spot right now. So at 9:34 on the second quarter clock, Duchesne kicking off with a 26-0 lead, and they're just putting it in the middle, seeing if maybe they can recover that. Nope, Altamont's got it, going wide left and just tackled there at the 25. Not bad coverage there by Duchesne. This game brought to you by L&L Motor. All the highlights. You can like L&L Motor on Facebook, and you'll be entered to win some prizes. People you know, people who care, L&L Motor. Let's take a look at the replay. See, the whole idea with these, since they don't have kickers with horribly strong legs, you just sit it in the middle in between the receiving team somewhere and see if your guys can go beat them down there to it.
17 made that tackle. Not sure who that was.
Doubles each side. Back with the fullback going up the middle, and he's duffed.
Just over 9 minutes left in the half.
So it's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11.
Looks like they brought in some of the JV to play. I just know that because I just saw my name flash across the screen at number 23.
Got a boy out there, huh?
That's nephew.
Nephew, okay.
Yeah. But from here on out, for like the next 16 years, there will always be a Skews kid on the football team.
Sounds like Reinhardt's or Handberg's.
Just like the Handbergs and the Despains, exactly.
Oh, yeah, Despain as well. Oh, another loss right there for Altamont, stumbling down once they get the ball in the backfield. And so from 3rd and 11, it goes to, or no, 2nd and 11, it's now 3rd and 14, yeah.
Yeah, one thing I do know about Coach Cowan, though, is he'll keep things pretty classy. He has been such a great asset to the community here in Duchesne. I know that.
Well, even if you win the game, you see a lot of coaches hurry and put the 35 points on the board so that they can run the clock. As they're scrambling for a pass. Look at that throw. Nearly picked off again by Reinhardt. Ooh, I think 12 there for Altamont. Had a real shot at catching that. Almost looked like he didn't think he had a chance. But you know, some teams are so big on 35 points up and running that clock. Your kids are here to play football, not have one drive a quarter and have it be over. Ooh, maybe not. He had a pretty good beat on that ball. Just maybe 4 yards too long for him. All right, so it is punting time. 4th and 14, deep in their own territory is Altamont. But these kids sign up to play football. They don't sign up to go get their butts kicked and have the game get over in a hurry. Nice bounce, but caught at the 42. Switching hands past midfield, 45, 40, 35, out of bounds.
No flags, that's good.
So good return inside Altamont territory for Duchesne. And they would actually have to score 2 more times to hit that 35-point margin. Let's see how far this punt is. 10, 20, 32 on the bounce, or on the fly, and then 37 on the bounce. Cross midfield there. Good blocking, good play. So they're at the 34. Duchesne is against Altamont.
And actually, wow, Raymond is the
fullback.
Right
Yeah, look at him. In motion.
And he got the ball.
There he gets it, and he's got 3 or 4 yards. Well, they want to be multidimensional. Plus, they lost Hanberg.
Yes.
Was Hanberg a wing? He was a wing back, though, right?
No, he was the fullback.
Oh, he was. Okay, that's
fullback. And you know, I talked to his dad the other day, and he is actually healing really, really well. He's got a knee and a hip that's still bothering him right now, but they think he might be back to the semis.
Well, that would. I'm sure, is he a senior?
He is a senior.
Yeah, I was thinking he was a senior. Well, yeah, he was introduced at the pregame for senior night. Yeah, that would be great for his senior year to be able to come back. Roll out,
Option.
nice pitch right there. Look at all that running room. He's up to the 20, juking, and he's still on his feet. He's going to get down near the 10. Maybe I can't tell what yard line that is. Maybe the 12-yard line right there.
10, yeah, 11, 12-yard line, somewhere right in there.
So 1st and 10, Duchesne. He had a lot of running room. We'll see this back angle right here, or up top, and then look at this pitch.
Pitch right there.
Yep, nobody's covering the pitch, man. Down to the 20. Watch him just. Okay, let's see. Where am I going? Which way? He got spun around. He almost started running the wrong way. No, the LNL Motor replay. Love the different angles up top, from each side, behind. Everybody tight except for one receiver on the left. And a keeper by Reinhardt. Now he throws it. End zone. Touchdown. That's a beautiful play. Once again, it's just another simple corner pattern. What you do is you run up 5 yards, then you head toward the pylons.
Yeah.
Different angle each time, but that's for the quarterback. I mean, you throw to where your guy is, somewhere between your guy and the pylon.
Let him go get it.
Yep, watch this. A nice fake right here. He keeps it and just puts some air. Yeah, look at that air right there. Boom. Touchdown. All right, so 32-0, 6:42 on the clock.
I'm thinking, Steve's kicking.
And that's good. It was never mind. It's no good. Which way did that miss?
It missed left. I think it missed left.
Oh, yeah, I can see where the kids picked up that ball. That was left. It looked like it was good from where I was sitting.
From the computer or the TV monitor here.
Oh yeah, you got a big stick of wood in front of you.
Yes, I do. I can't even see the goalpost.
I stick my head out the window for these angles. All right, 6:42, second quarter here on VTV. Thanks for watching us live on 706 High Definition 6, regular definition, and of course anytime. VTV channel6.com. We'll give you a link to all the YouTube videos, which are past games and other shows they have, like Living Well. Also, this will be rebroadcast as well.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that Living Well. I actually like watching a lot of those things.
Local programming's where it's at.
That's what I think.
Honestly, between radio and TV, it's just people still love to turn on the radio in the car and hear local things. People still love to go home and watch TV and see coverage of local things.
The news is so depressing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to watch something like Living Well, so you can, something a little bit positive.
Yeah, places you can go, places you can visit, people who can help you enhance your life. They've got their episode count is up there. I can't remember. I was surprised how many episodes they've actually shot of Living Well. Pilot Logistics used to be Western Petroleum. Yeah, they've got a new name, but they're still the same great company you can rely on. They're in Naples. Check them out. Stop in, fill up with the convenience of a pump. The new DEF pump now operating. They're in Naples. All right, 32-0, kicking off.
Summerall doing the kicking.
This is like playground football. Hey, which position do you want to play?
A lot of times it is.
15-yard line, and that's what's beautiful about a 1A football program, is kids really do get a shot to play.
Everything.
Everything.
Absolutely.
I mean, look at the UBMC ambulance.
Yeah,
Looks like they may.
Good.
Yeah, they may have to cart somebody off. I don't know if you can see that on the TV, but we just noticed the ambulance over there.
At number 64, TJ McKenna. Hopefully it's not a knee or an ankle or anything broken. I hope not.
Yeah.
I know last year when we played up in Altamont, we had one of our team got hauled off in the ambulance, and that was not a good thing.
Yeah.
Real bad concussion.
Altamont with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hey, why not? Go for it.
Carson's going to pick that.
Oh, that's a good defensive play by the offensive player. Because
yeah,
that was picked off.
Yeah.
Boy, that was
Rodney
great.
Bramman made an excellent defensive play from the offensive position. And we got a flag back there.
It may be. Let's see what happened. Nope. Quarterback wasn't touched unless it's a holding penalty.
Not sure what that call was.
Well, it's the official picking it up. The flag. Let's see.
Duchesne.
Yeah, it's a 15-yarder, so it's a 1st down for Altamont at the 41. So whatever it was a personal foul. Maybe there's something off screen because I didn't think the quarterback got hit. Maybe something was said.
Huh.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, this is where the refs have to keep a handle on the game.
Yeah.
This is a rivalry game. One team's obviously doing a lot better than the other. So you've got to make sure the kids are still good sports. All right, here we go. Hand off to the fullback. Oh, he's got some room. Nearly breaks a tackle right there. 6-7-yard gain. That's a pretty good gain right there. What I was saying is, there's so many things I want to do in football. I would have loved to be a quarterback. I'm too big and slow for that. But I had the arm.
Yeah.
Check out the L&L Motor replay. I would have loved to have been a kicker, but the one kick I got in tryouts was awful. They only gave me the one kick, and they said, never mind, moving on. Okay, then I couldn't play tight end because there were 8 tight ends ahead of me. I was never a very good tackler, so defensively. So what did they do? They put me on offensive line. Now, I heard or learned a heck of a lot, but, it'd be so much more fun to play in a situation like this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at the pump fake.
Wow.
Now he gets rid of it. Oh, no, it fell in between a whole bunch of Duchesne players. I thought it was going to be picked and returned, but they lucked out right there.
I didn't even see him bring that back down. I was looking for it out somewhere. And
you can see right here, he pump fakes right there.
And then again,
his arm got hit. Yeah, his arm got hit right as he let that go. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. 1st down is at the 49-yard line of Duchesne. All right, doubles on the right, doubles on the left, single in the backfield. 3rd and 4. Now here, don't do this. Okay, they are, but Duchesne knows that play, and that's another fumble. Oh, did he get it back? He did, didn't he? Yes, it was recovered by his teammate. And so
Duchesne, the quarterback, got that one back.
Oh, you gotta fake that every once in a while. But that's the 3rd time we've seen it. Twice they've had a fumble. The other time was great.
Yeah, the first time.
You've got to, even on some quick slants or whatnot, send that guy in motion and fake it. All right, 4th down, and they're going to punt. 32-0. Duchesne has the lead over Altamont. Financial planning, benefit packages, insurance, or retirement plans. They have a specialized team to help you meet your needs. They're the advisor group, the firm of firms. Punt.
Got a good high kick.
Yeah, it's going to hit about the 35, bounce down to the 25, 23. Not a bad bounce right there.
Took a good bounce for the Longhorns.
4:57, second quarter. Now, you heard me say that at the time, the Broncos and Chargers were 7-7. Now it's 14-7 Denver. Peyton Manning's probably got number 518 now. I don't know.
That would just be 512.
Whatever.
512, 513, 511.
He gets like 5 a game. I mean, it doesn't take very long for that guy to
put points on the board. No, it doesn't.
Even the backup quarterback for the Broncos last week, he looked Peyton Manning-ish. His like read and
Osweiler?
moving.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Duchesne back to throw again. Throwing a corner route. That's wide up. They have found something in that Altamont defense where Altamont is just not covering. And that's a pass that gets down to the 40-yard line of Altamont. That's a 35-yard play.
Reinhardt Carson has put a good, he's throwing a good ball tonight. He is throwing a very good ball.
Here he goes. Fake. Step back. He likes those 7-step drops, kind of angling one side or the other. Caught it 10 yards, but 25 yards after the catch.
Tommy Rowley made a good catch and run.
That means nobody, there's a defensive flaw right there that Duchesne has seen are exposing. So 1st and 10 from the 39 of Altamont. False start.
Jake the Snake.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
False start called against the Eagles.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 right there. Well, this game broadcasting live at Strata.tv, thanks to Strata Networks, a proud partner with VTV, providing live coverage of high school sports. And it's pretty neat. We're live on the TV right now, you know, all through the Strata Network. In motion. And again, that's the counter. This time it works. They're going to be short of the 1st down, but it's going to be 3rd and 1, or 2nd and 1. I'm sorry, because that was 1st and 15.
Foy come up with a tackle there, going for the strip on the ball.
They may have given him the 1st down. Did they? You can see he just has room to run. It's the counter where you look like the quarterback and the tailback are going left, and you just hand it to that fullback coming back the other direction. I guess it's a wingback, not a halfback, but. All right, 2nd and 1 from the 31-yard line. They need the 30 for a 1st down. And whoa, that looked like. Oh, I was wondering what was. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on. It's a reverse, handed to one wingback, given to the other. He's down to the 5, touchdown. Now I'm not going to say this is better than the other play, but watch. This is where I got confused when the L&L Motor replay comes on. Both wingbacks came back like they were going to get that ball. And I was like, uh-oh, this is a broken play. But that's what they wanted to do. Watch both wingbacks on each side. They're
handed it off to Duchesne, and then he handed it off to Rowley.
Yeah, and he actually handed it forward. And what a great run right there. Touchdown. No leap in the end zone, so it's not our play of the game.
Not yet. Not as much razzle-dazzle stuff on that one.
All right, PAT 38-0. So the clock will continually run from here on out. These quarters will get very fast unless Altamont can cut it down to 3 touchdown lead. It's another missed extra point. That's 4 out of 6 that they've missed today. So 38-0, Duchesne over Altamont.
We have not been known for our kicking game since Braxton Spencer left last year, since he graduated.
Well, last year that did win you a state championship, didn't it?
It did, yeah. The kicking game was a huge part of it.
Last year the extra point and then the 2-point stop is what won you guys a championship.
The stop, that's what they call it here, is that last play where they went for 2. The new gym here in town, they've got pictures of all 5 state championships up there, and then they've got one that just shows consecutive pictures of that last play.
Can you see me in the background?
It was from a different angle because I know exactly where you were standing. It was just from it was right down the line, and you were in the back of the end zone.
I had a perfect view of that thing. Oh man, I had a perfect view of that thing. I'll never forget that play. I went down. There was an injury, and I was doing the radio. So with radio, it's not like TV where you have to be wired in. I just had a microphone plugged in my cell phone. And I was just like, guys, I'm out of here. I called a 2-minute break for the radio. Headed downstairs, boom, 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 boom. And next thing you know, I'm on the track talking to the cheerleaders. Hey guys, Duchesne gonna win? Yeah. Then I end up in the end zone right as Rich scored, and then I got behind the end zone, about where the pylon is on the side, kind of between the goalpost and the corner.
I think you were actually in the shot from the TV, though.
Yep.
I think we could see you.
Well, I do that on purpose.
That's all by design, huh? Nice.
No, it's just that's just where I love watching. There was the one game where it was 0-8, 0-8, Union and Uinta, and Uinta, there was a tie game, and Uinta was on a game-winning drive, and so I did the same thing. I went down and just hung out underneath the goalpost, and it's going to be down right where he holds on to it. Oh, well, you can't blame him. I mean, I was going to say that you're hitting a guy on the knees who's already down, but the refs are good to kind of let that go because that's just aggressive play right there. But yeah, so you can always see me in the highlight film. All right, watch this. This ball is just buttery. Like, I got it. No. Okay, no. Right. All right.
Give it to me.
And then he's just like making sure he's down right there. All right, 1st and 10 Altamont, and the clock will run here as soon as they get this play off. So we're at 3:07. Moon Lake Electric in operation since 1938. They've been providing power since then. Go ahead and like them on Facebook. They're a great sponsor of VTV Sports. Now here's the fake. They're going to do the screen on the other side. See, that could work, but Duchesne, they're all over those plays. You can be that aggressive when you've got a team on their heels.
Yeah.
You've got nothing to lose here except for maybe 7 points. All right, look, you got the swing, but it's supposed to be a little laser screen that never develops right there. That play is meant mostly if there's only one cornerback out there covering 2 people. There they had that outside backer way out wide. All right, Altamont loses some yardage on that. 2nd and 15.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I'm not sure
but the clock is running under 2:10. And a give to the fullback. Oh, he's broken through. Look at that. Oh, and he lets go of the ball. Oh, Duchesne recovers the fumble right there. 1st and 10, Duchesne. Another change of possession. And the clock will stop, I guess, for change of possessions.
Yeah.
But that's the only time you'll see it stop.
I mean, when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? I mean,
yeah.
That's just a terrible break.
Well, look at this. He gets
wide open.
Breaks a tackle right there. Right there. Wow. Just the hand gets in there and taps that ball away. He would have had a first down.
Thompson come up with the strip.
All right, so 1st and 10, Duchesne at the Altamont 43, 42 and a half-ish.
Reinhardt under center.
And option right there. Oh, keep it. There's a good.
The same one he scored on.
Yep. You can hear people in the press box saying, hold on to the ball, because he likes to hold that ball out like.
He's done that ever since he was a little kid. And we cussed him and told him not to do that, because my brother and myself coached the little guys. And he's done it since he was a 4th grader.
Here's the replay. You know it's an option at this point right here, and number 9 for Altamont, he just has to decide which way to go. But look at that ball. It's way out from his body right there. He's lucky he didn't lose that. Motion left to right. And here's the option. Same play. See, 9 chose the halfback that time, and he just gave up 15, 20 yards. But there's a flag on the field, which is probably a hold.
Probably a hold.
As the clock continues to roll, we're stopped at 43 seconds. You're the most. They're like, okay, keep an eye on that halfback, because the halfback's gotten that pitch and run for a long ways.
If it was number 8 and the block in the back or something.
Yeah, it might have been. But it's going to come back. And they may not get another playoff in this half because it is a running clock. Oh, never mind. It is stopped at 42 seconds as they mark off the penalty. 42 seconds on the clock. So they actually get positive yardage on that despite the penalty. They only get 1.5 yards without running a play. So it was a pretty good gain, maybe a 20-yard gain. It ends up being a yard gain, and it's a repeat of 2nd down. It's amazing how penalties work. You still get yardage.
Wow.
All right, last play of the half. Let's see what they do.
Around the corner, and he's
got to tackle the break, and he's going to make it in for a touchdown. It is not, well, I guess the clock will still run out despite the score, but Duchesne up at the half.
They stopped
44-0. Looks like they may have a kickoff. 44-0. Watch this. He goes all the way to the right at the numbers. Okay, that's near the sideline. Now he cuts back, breaks a tackle. Ready? Outruns the other tackle down to the 10, 5, and touchdown. So 44-0.
And we're trying our other kicker again.
Who'd like to kick an extra point? Ocho Cinco says, me. Did you see that preseason game? The Bengals kicker was down. Ocho Cinco kicks a PAT. Encroachment. A lot of good that does, really. You get a half a yard penalty.
Yeah,
At this point, you're still just going to kick the field goal. Well, it's senior night here at Duchesne High School. What did I hear, 7 seniors?
I think 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. 7 seniors.
So this is their last, well, maybe their second to last home game. And the PAT's good, so 45-0 is a halftime score. They're going to have a kickoff, and unless Altamont returns the kickoff, that will be the last play of the half. So, what are your thoughts?
Kind of what we expected.
It's been a rough year for Altamont.
It really has, and I hope that, you know, with a little more, I hope these freshmen and sophomores stick with it. Because, I mean, they've got really good programs coming up. I know both of their 3rd and 4th, 5th, and 6th graders were both in the Super Bowl in the Basin League and stuff like that. So, I mean, they've got really good teams. I mean, that 5th and 6th grade team is huge. They're monsters. They are big kids.
And what you've got to do is, I mean, we've talked to, we've got a lot of great examples in the Basin. We've got a drill team here at Duchesne that is very disciplined, that wins year after year. We've got a football team here at Duchesne that wins year after year. We've got state champions in UNF for a drill team. We've got Matt Labram, who makes all those decisions to cut his entire team after they make stupid choices,
you know,
at Union.
Altamont's wrestling team. I mean, look at them. They're always 1 or 2 in the state wrestling. So
we see what success can do. You have successful programs, and people want to be part of that success. If you have a rough time, then people start leaving, and that's why you're saying, I hope these guys stick with it.
I do.
Because you can start the next round of success if you stick with it. But it's so hard when you do lose. Caught at the 20 right there.
Because losing's not fun.
No, it's not. Down to the 33. And the clock stops at 7 seconds. One more play. I guess maybe I'm not understanding the clock running rule. I thought it just ran.
So did I.
Regardless. Oh, it does the second half?
Oh.
Okay, that's, yeah. I think I need to go to a referee school or something.
Yeah.
You watch plenty of college and NFL football, so you get all those rules, but high school's got a different twist on some of the rules. All right, so one more play. 1st and 10. And a slant. There you go. And it's dropped. And that will be the half. 45-0 Duchesne over Altamont. Brian Baldwin and Kurt Skews. And we've talked about it. Duchesne's heading on to the playoffs. So 1 half down, 1 half to go as they have their final tune-up before they will host a home game here next week.
Next Saturday, probably.
All right, so we are going to take a break for the half, and they're going to continue to show some of the halftime. Looks like we've got cheerleaders of all ages ready to go. So enjoy this halftime entertainment here on VTV.
Are you a busy mom like me with so little time, juggling so many different things that getting your oil changed is the last thing on your mind? You won't believe this. Head to L&L Express Lane. You don't need an appointment. There's a place for your kids to play, and you can use an iPad with Wi-Fi while you wait. And here's the best part. It's all done under 30 minutes or less. Come and see us at L&L's Express Lane. People you know. People who care.
Strains and sprains are common injuries, especially when exercising or playing sports. Falling, twisting, or getting hit can cause a strain or a sprain. Symptoms may include pain, swelling, or being unable to move a joint or muscle. Treatment usually begins with resting the injured body part and applying ice to reduce pain and swelling. Severe strains or sprains may require more extensive treatment, including surgery or physical therapy. For more information on strains and sprains, visit our website at ashleyregional.com.
Tired of fast food insurance plans? At the Advisor Group, we specialize in financial planning, retirement, life, health benefits, home, auto, and commercial insurance. We are your one-stop firm that delivers the solution for your personal and professional needs. The Advisor Group. Service you will recognize.
Well done.
Moon Lake Electric has been a staple in the basin for 75 years. And though many things have changed through the years, one thing stays the same: our dedication to keeping the power on and our priority of doing that safely. We now have a Facebook page, which can be accessed through our website, allowing you to receive energy tips, outage reports, personnel changes, and feedback. Moon Lake Electric thanks its members and employees for 75 years of keeping the power on.
Rock the bag, rock the sheet.
Hey, Uinta Basin, the DEF pump is now operating at the Pilot Logistics Card Lock in Naples. Come fill your tank at super low prices with the convenience of a pump. Pilot Logistics continues to provide card lock services, bulk fuel, lubes and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. The new DEF pump is at the Naples location. Here at Pilot Logistics, we are still your neighbors working hard to serve you and invite you to call 789-1832 for more information about all of the services offered by Pilot Logistics.
Thanks, Melissa. Well done.
VTV Channel 6. Live high school football coverage. Presented by L&L Motor. Ashley Regional. The Advisor Group. Moon Lake Electric. Pilot Logistics, and Strata Networks.
Welcome back to Duchesne High School. The halftime festivities are about to wrap up. 45-0 Duchesne over Altamont as we take a look at highlights from the first half. I'm Brian Baldwin along with Kurt Skews. I think did I call you Dirk earlier, Kurt?
I've got a kid named Dirk.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I do.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. Check out these highlights. First, we started the scoring off with Reinhardt, his first play as quarterback, to the other quarterback going out on a corner route for a touchdown. That's Riemann on the receiving end. Riemann didn't play quarterback very long, except for right here. He did toss this touchdown pass as Zach Coyle running down the sideline and just beating everybody to the end zone right there. This is first half highlights. Of course, Duchesne did score 7 touchdowns in that first half. And here we go with another pass from Reinhardt. Watch how he just lofts this sucker right into the hands of a wide open
Spain.
Yeah, the Spain. Let's check out this one. Another pass. No, this is the play of the game. Look at that. Look how he pulls that ball out, and then he hurdles the defender right there for a touchdown. Hold on to that ball, buddy. Even when you're in the end zone. It's sitting right there. They could have picked it up and gotten a touchback. But then again, once again, a soft throw beating the defender that time over his head. And a reverse right here from left wing back to right wing back, and runs that in. 5, makes a cut right there into the end zone. Touchdown for Duchesne. Here we got another one. Hand off to the right. Watch him cut in the middle, breaking the tackle right there, and then outrunning the rest from 10, 5. Touchdown. All right, so that's the highlights from the first half. As we are set to begin the second half, keep in mind this will be a running clock. 45-0 the score. I think what Altamont would have to do, they'd literally have to get, I think, 3 touchdowns on the board without Duchesne scoring to even stop the clock.
Looks to me like they got their JV kickoff team in right now.
Yep. Did they play a JV game yesterday?
They played one Tuesday.
Did
because, you know, with only one senior, basically their team was their team minus Riley.
Yeah.
In JV, and they said it was a barn burner up there in Altamont. They said it was a great game.
Well, and that's the thing. JV's always kind of a futures game, and
yeah. And they said it was fun,
and that's what it's all about.
Nobody got hurt, and so everybody else is playing again today, and so yeah, that's.
So these guys get to play 2 games a week. That would be incredible to do, wouldn't it? We were talking off the air about just the luxuries of going to a smaller school over a big school. You know some of the folks that I went to school with at Orem High. We were 5A the first years that Orem was 5A, and it was just an enormous school.
Oh, wow.
Very successful. Look at that tackle right there.
Aaron,
nowhere to go.
That was the kicker.
He's a little excited to be out there, I think. Under the lights is a lot better than JV.
Aaron Verduzco, wow. You know, for a big old kid like Aaron, he is extremely fast. He told me, he says, I'm one of the fastest kids on the team.
Let's watch him.
For 20 yards.
Keep an eye on him. He's
right
in
here,
the middle of the
52.
pack, but look at, he just takes, oh man, he just goes right ahead of the whole pack. He had to slow down and swing his leg, but he was getting ahead of everybody right away. Okay, 2 wing backs and receivers on each side wide. And back to throw.
Pass.
Look at that, down the middle. He's wide open, caught at 45. Can he outrun him? 35, down to the 30. That's a good play to start the second half with for Altamont. Check out the L&L replay.
Austin Abbott.
And we're still in the live feed.
Another kid that's got a lot of Duchesne roots.
Here we go. Watch a little fake. Down the middle, just a tight end dump. Boom, right at midfield.
That was a great throw by Bodell.
Gets an additional 20 yards on the run after catch. All right, so Altamont coming down. Perhaps this is going to look like the JV game, just probably 1 drive for each team in each quarter. In motion.
Not if they keep going like that.
There he goes, swinging around the left side. 5 yards. He's going to be tackled about 8 yards for Altamont.
Pick up about 8 on that play. Who was that ran?
Well, you see this play. They're trying to work the different angles of the field. And we saw it earlier, but they just got behind so fast that they had to kind of scramble on offense. Just goes wide right there. Finally tackled from behind.
Oh. Now I can see out the window. I've been watching the TV.
You haven't been on this side of the field much. All right, here we go with a
up
give to the
middle.
fullback. It looks like a first
Floyd.
down.
Uh-oh, and they put the ball on the ground again. Altamont recovered.
Yeah, okay, so they keep
Covered
it.
by 62, Russell Mitchell.
Where,
Was a freshman.
all right, so is it a first down? Yes, it is a first down for Altamont. Well, this game and all the replays brought to you by L&L Motor. People you know, people who care. Go ahead and be their fan and like them on Facebook. Be entered to win their drawings. L&L Motor. Replays.
I like having this replay right here in front of us.
I do too, with a team that actually huddles. You cover some of those other games you don't get to. As they go to the end zone, is it in? Touchdown, Altamont.
Oh, got a flag coming in late.
What could that be? Let's check out the L&L Motor replay.
I'm not sure, but it coming from way across the field.
All right, back to pass. Nice throw up top. Look at him. It's like basketball. You box out position. You get in.
Unless he got a face mask or something, I'm not sure.
I don't see the flag near that play. It was somewhere else. What is the call?
I think it was. I think when he wrapped up, when he jumped up there, he may have grabbed his face mask.
Oh, okay, so inadvertent. All right, so that's a touchdown for Altamont. They are on the board, 45-6. PAT team out there, point after touchdown.
Right here. Snapping on the sideline to Chad.
So 8.5 minutes, clock still running. And the kick is up, and it is good. 45-7 as the clock keeps ticking here on VTV. Altamont finally on the board. It just took them, what, 3 or 4 plays right there for that touchdown. And the Advisor Group, financial planning, benefit packages, insurance, or retirement plans. They have a specialized team to help meet your needs. The firm affirms the Advisor Group. Here's another replay brought to you by L&L Motor. Back, just a 3 to 5 step drop. And box out.
Right there, I think he just got his face mask.
Okay, yeah, that's... Wow, okay. Will they do that on the kickoff? I think they can in that case. But that was great box out position. We'll see those guys probably on the basketball court together.
Other than Dave's a wrestler.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe VTV can cover wrestling one of these days.
You know, I think that would be a great idea.
There you go, Dale.
Dale? Exactly.
Hey, we just picked up soccer this year, so.
You know, you can get a good duel like Union and Uinta. I think that would be a great one.
Yeah, just get the rivalries. Don't they do the Tournament of Champions?
Tournament of Champions would be a great one.
That would be, what, 8 mats and you'd have to do like the Olympics where you have, like, or golf, where you have a guy just sitting with a whole bunch of monitors and they're like, okay, we're live on mat 3, and then you talk about, you know, that would be a crazy day. Our cameramen would go crazy.
Yes, they would.
But it's sometimes better than being out in the cold, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Clock's still ticking. I mean, it's taking them 2 minutes to kick off after this touchdown. But look where the ball is. It was a personal foul.
Wow.
And so Altamont might as well try the the onside right here.
Yeah, you're not going to lose much.
And Duchesne looks like they're ready for it. So look at them. They've got 10 guys within 15 yards. See what Altamont does. Poke it behind them and try to outrun them. See what they do as they get ready to kick off. Yep, they're going to poke it behind them. Look at that.
It's gonna
Stop
go out of
right
bounds.
there. Oh, it is. Oh, man, it's too hard. Too hard.
Oh.
So the Eagles will take the ball.
So, oh, man, you almost get the ball where they kicked off from.
Yes.
They kick off at the 45. You get the ball at the 35. That's why I'm like, just dribble it up the middle.
Exactly.
Or
Try
something.
the onside kick. Yeah.
No, that was a good. I mean, we've seen balls die and we've seen them bounce like crazy on those. You might as well see if you can pin them because there's only one guy back that deep to get it, and he's probably going to pick it up and have no blocking, nowhere to go. So 5:44, clock still rolling. These quarters go by very fast in these situations. The mercy rule.
Number 82, Chad Lewis is in for quarterback. That's actually my brother-in-law.
Chad Lewis.
Yeah, and he just got
Ball's on the ground.
And a fumble off the first snap, and it looks like Altamont's recovered right there. Chad Lewis, the name of a tight end for the Philadelphia Eagles, BYU Cougars, and
the Philadelphia Eagles.
Orem Tigers.
Did he go to Orem? Or
yes, he did.
Did
he went to Orem.
I actually know Chad Lewis. I met him, what, 19 or 20 years ago.
I think it was 88 or 87 state champs for Orem. And then we know him from BYU and Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
All right. Altamont with the ball. They're going to try to get on the board fast again. 1st and 10 from the 33. There it is.
Ball's up again.
Box out.
Nope.
And it looked like he didn't know where that ball was originally. He had the same position he did last time, but the ball went way right, kind of floated out a little bit. This game being broadcast live on Channel 6, regular definition, 706 high definition, VTV, brought to you by Strata Networks. This game's all through the Strata Network. Look at that, just a 3-step drop, quick fade. Yeah, that's way right. He stopped on the numbers. The ball floated right a little bit. 2nd and 10 for Altamont. Look at that clock roll, 4:18. And a late decision to keep that one. Quarterback getting hammered, but he still gets almost 4 yards on that play.
That's it. Bodell is tough as they come.
Well, it almost looked like he wasn't sure if he should hand it off or not, and then he decides late. Watch, he just he keeps going backwards even though he pulls the ball right there, and then he finally was like, oh, I better get going that way.
65.
Yeah, that's a tough play. Sometimes I wonder how running backs ever did it. I really do.
These JV guys they're different numbers than what they had when they were little kids.
Sweep left. Looks like it's a holding penalty. Look at that flag come in.
So.
A little bit short of the first down, but it's probably coming back. Visit AshleyRegional.com where you can find healthy recipes, information, and medications that you may be taking, or information on those medications. Look up diseases, find out symptoms and treatments, even watch videos of surgical procedures. Your local hospital, Ashley Regional Medical Center, a proud sponsor of VTV Sports. I didn't see a hold in there, but it did come back.
Held number 44, Weston Polson. And I just saw that. I didn't see it on the replay. I saw that live. Trying to figure out what these kids' numbers are. They all got new jersey numbers. And I need some wash these windows.
3rd and 16.
3rd down and 15 for the Longhorn.
And to throw again. A couple fakes and sacked. Is the Altamont quarterback. Go for it.
Moon got that. He's moved over here a couple years ago from Roosevelt. Him and his family. In fact, it was his older brother that made the stop last year.
Oh. Watch this, a quick fake right there. Oh, it looks like the running back kind of got in his way a little bit, but those Duchesne defenders got in there in a hurry. So it's 4th and 20. They're going to probably not punt here. 2 minutes, 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Running back is about 6 yards deep, but that's normal for him. So wing back each side, receiver wide, now wing back in motion. And quarterback rolling out. He is pursued. Look at that. Throwing it and behind. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Duchesne ball, 1st and 10. They'll get 1 or 2 plays off before this 3rd quarter ends. Watch him. He just runs out of time and runs out of room and throws it behind. Right there. He had to twist and turn, and then he got hammered anyway. All right, 1st and 10, Duchesne.
See if they can get a snap this time. I know that JV has struggled big time getting the snap through.
That's the counter, and Altamont's all over that. That's a loss of 7 yards right there. It's going to be 2nd and 17. Their first down's all the way at the other 46, and this play is going to start from the 37. Watch this. Just a counter, and boom, pulled down right there.
Loss of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 16.
Western Petroleum has a new name, Pilot Logistics, but they're still the same great company you can rely on. They've got a new DEF pump operating at the Pilot Logistics card lock in Naples. Go visit them.
Got 8 up again.
Some more trouble in the backfield for Duchesne. So 2nd and 15 turns into 3rd and 18. And that will probably be the last play of the half, or why do I keep getting halves and quarters mixed up, of the quarter. Since just to give to the full boy, Altamont's just in there in a hurry.
Ate that up, didn't he?
Well, you can see if these guys do stick to football, right now they're eating up Duchesne's front line, the offensive line. All right, so 1, and it's a false start, but the quarter's over. 45-7, they'll get the penalty before the quarter
they
ended.
called that on Altamont.
Oh, did they?
They did.
So that's going to be a free 5 yards for Duchesne when we come back in the fourth quarter. At the end of 3, 45-7 here on VTV. Fourth quarter action coming up right after this.
Are you a busy mom like me with so little time, juggling so many different things that getting your oil changed is the last thing on your mind? You won't believe this. Head to L&L Express Lane. You don't need an appointment. There's a place for your kids to play, and you can use an iPad with Wi-Fi while you wait. And here's the best part. It's all done under 30 minutes or less. Come and see us at L&L's Express Lane. People you know. People who care.
Strains and sprains are common injuries, especially when exercising or playing sports. Falling, twisting, or getting hit can cause a strain or a sprain. Symptoms may include pain, swelling, or being unable to move a joint or muscle. Treatment usually begins with resting the injured body part and applying ice to reduce pain and swelling. Severe strains or sprains may require more extensive treatment, including surgery or physical therapy. For more information on strains and sprains, visit our website at ashleyregional.com.
Brian Baldwin and Kurt. Yes, Kurt Skews. I was thinking of your last name. I wanted to say like Swayze or something. I was like, Patrick Swayze. You got a good laugh in here. Skews. There we go. Brian Baldwin, Kurt Skews, and a fumble on that exchange right there. Loses some more yards. It's going to be 4th down for Duchesne. I try to picture your name, like how it's written, and sometimes I don't know.
They come up different.
Yeah. Anyway, L&L Motor Replay, you can see he could have gotten rid of that ball a little bit quicker.
Yes, he could have.
But, yeah, near fumble, Duchesne.
Who was that? Made that McCoy Pace. Made that hit on the quarterback.
Swayze.
I don't think it was all that funny.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I didn't think either until I got a laugh from the stadium announcer.
Yeah, but that's my brother, so that's the same. I mean, he's got the same name.
Yeah. All right. Landing inside Altamont territory and almost going back, going back to Duchesne territory, but Altamont's going to take over from about the 48, 1st and 10 here on VTV. And, of course, this is live. They don't get to edit this out. Tonight's game is streaming live at strata.tv. Also, it's on your TV set if you got Strata cable. Channel 6, regular definition, 706, high definition. One of the great reasons to have the Strata cable. All right, they're going to mark it at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10, 1st and 5. Look at that. Now they're moving the 6. There we go. All right.
Come on, guys.
All right, look at them stack up the receivers. Let's see. Swing. Depends on the defense right here what they're probably going to do. Let's see. There's the quick slant.
Right through
oh, wow.
Should have picked that one off.
Yes, he should have. The slant went through. He threw it right between the two receivers. One receiver went deep, one slanted in, and it went way behind the slant. Watch the slant right here. He comes in, or the first guy did the slant, and boy, that was near pickoff. So clock rolling. We're at 10 minutes in the fourth quarter. 45-7. Moon Lake Electric, owned by the people they serve. Moon Lake is a cooperative, not privately owned, and they are a sponsor of VTV Sports for as many years as I can remember. 2nd and 10, and somehow the ball went from the 49 to the 50. And it wasn't the last one snapped, a little bit further back. Back to throw, going deep. Oh, they've got a man. Look at that. The catch
nice
made
catch.
at the 25, down to the 20, breaking, trying to break the tackle. Inside the 20.
Catch.
He nearly broke that.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, where's the
Austin
flag?
is tall.
Oh,
there
personal
is a
foul, attack on yardage, or is Altamont coming back?
That's against us, against Duchesne.
All right, so inside the 20, add another 10 yards, half the distance to the goal. It's going to be 1st and goal for Altamont. L&L Motor Replay. 9 minutes, as you can see. They're still sorting out the... There's a personal foul, roughing the passer. Oh, declined? What, would they have to take the penalty yardage instead of the play? How? Maybe the coach and Altamont really didn't agree with the call and was like, nah, never mind. Yeah, we got 30 yards on that. That's good. Here they are stacked again for Altamont. 1st and 10 at the 20. Back to throw, and whoa.
Steven Skews gets to him. And Aaron Verduzco. See where he came from. I know he came from the middle linebacker position, but
yeah, look at that blitz right there.
Wow.
Boom. No one touched him.
Gap and running back missed him.
All right, so it's gone from 1st and 10 to 2nd and 16 or 17. The board says 18. Under 8 minutes. This is probably Altamont's last chance touching the ball. Maybe one to really end the quarter, but like I said, they usually get 1 possession per quarter.
Per quarter, and when the clock runs like this.
Yep. All right, stacked up.
I'll bet they give it to Foy. Nope.
The slant and near interception going for the, was that supposed to be a stop? Was that supposed to be a fade? Let's see if I can see better on the replay here. You saw the slant go inside, and then you saw them go for the fade on the outside. Nine goes slant. Yeah, it's a stop. It's supposed to be like a hitch or something at the 20-yard line. Here they are stacked again, 3rd and 17, and what is going on? Is the receiver offsides? Yeah, the receiver, I think, was lined up too far ahead. Yep. Learning experience for these kids. 6:45 and counting. Another 5-yard penalty, so it's 3rd and 23.
5-yard penalty. Penalty, 3rd and long.
You know what we got to do? We got to pick a player of the game.
You know,
for each team.
Mine for Duchesne's probably Carson Reinhardt.
I was going to say the same thing.
Up. I mean, when you make a play like that, even though I'm mad at him for carrying the ball like he does, I think you got to give it to him. I don't think he threw an incomplete pass, did he?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I honestly don't think that he did.
Give to the fullback up the middle for just a couple yards is all. It's going to be 4th and long. I think that's a shoo-in for Duchesne's side. It's Carson Reinhardt.
So tonight.
Now for Altamont, we've seen a couple good grabs. Who scored the touchdown for Altamont?
I think it was Abbott, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Abbott made a great play there, keeping the position.
Big, tall.
Make that catch.
Yeah. You know, and how do you shy away from Riley though? He's made tackle after tackle and run the ball hard. He's had a few fumbles, but Bodell's actually played really well at quarterback.
4th down hitch, and it gets a few yards, but not enough for the first, so it's a turnover on down. And the Duchesne Eagles will take over. 5:15, all they got to do is basically run the clock a little bit. Watch, this is a pretty good hitch. It's a better hitch than what we saw just a moment ago.
Yeah.
And he's able to get a good 8-9 yards, but not enough as the ball gets down to the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Duchesne. And every replay, all game long, brought to you by L&L Motor, the people you know, people who care. Give to the fullback. Oh, he breaks that tackle, gets 5 yards.
Gatlin Thompson with that carry. Gets 4 or 5.
I can feel that chill in the air now. I'm just glad it's not windy.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
Watch this replay. Breaks the tackle right there and is able to get 5 more yards. 2nd and 5.
Once he learns to run with his shoulders squared and down and his head up, that kid's going to be tough. He likes to run a lot standing straight up.
Swing, or sweep pretty much, and no yardage there as he gets wrestled down.
By Foy.
Foy's a wrestler, right?
Yes, he is.
Watch him just spin him and take him down right here. It's supposed to be a sweep left. He grabs a hold right there and boom, 2 points for the takedown. Is it 2 points?
It would be a 2-point takedown.
See, that's why I couldn't call wrestling. I'd be like, is that 2? What's a reversal?
You know, Riley's actually a 3-time state champion. be going for his 4th this year, and I don't see anybody in the state that's, especially 1A, that's going to stop him from that.
Another
Get to the outside, Austin Grell, the one that
first
got
down
his
and
first
more.
down.
So on 3rd and 5, first down. It doesn't matter that he goes out of bounds under 3.5 minutes. The clock's going to continue to run. First down, Duchesne. I'd love. Do they? They don't do this at the end of the year. As we see a replay here of that sweep, he gets that outside on 3rd down. Must get first down right there. Now they do this early in the year, right? They take maybe the past undergraduate state champs, maybe that one as a junior or sophomore, and they wrestle 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, and see where they stand, right? Do they still do that, or they did that at UVU for a while, didn't they? Look at that run. Oh man, shifty, and he's going to be going for a while. 20, 10.
Oh, that's Clay Giles.
Touchdown, Duchesne. Watch this, Jew, because we're talking wrestling. This is more like what football is all about.
That was a great play. Clay Giles comes up with a big run.
And we've seen the defensive line for Altamont just dominate the second half. Watch the cut back there, then another cut, 2 cuts. Just a little lightning bolt, and then just sprint to that end zone. So 51-7, Duchesne over Altamont.
Yeah.
2-10.
Let's see how the kicker does here. We'll see. I know he's been practicing quite a bit because his dad told me. In fact, he's got a cousin that's the.
It's a little bit left, so 51-7.
He's got a cousin that's a kicker for Wasatch that is going to go on a mission, and as soon as he gets back, he's got a full ride to BYU. So here next few years, his cousin will be kicking it for the Y.
I think I've heard of that kicker in one way or another, just that Wasatch had a great kicker. So what about that tournament that I was talking about? Do they still have a tournament like that?
They do. They have the big tournament now for wrestling is they get an all-star dual tournament, and they have a team, the 1A and the 2A team up together, and then 3A's got a team, 4A's got a team, and 5A's got a team, and they split them all up, and there's like 2 or 3 from each division, and then they put them on 3 mats, and then they wrestle them up. And Riley's actually wrestled in that for 2 years in a row. And Altamont's usually got a couple guys. I think we'll probably have one in there this year. And, so they just have a big all-star dual tournament, and the money raised goes to UVU's wrestling team.
Yeah, I knew that was at UVU. I think that's a great idea. I'd love to see that in football. Take the 1A champ, play 2A champ.
That would
then the
be
winner
fun.
of that play 3A, then the winner of that play 4A, and the winner of that play 5A.
And then you would be just about the end of school getting done playing football.
I know. That's the problem with college bowl games too. As we reach about 30 seconds left in the game, Duchesne kicking off. And Altamont's got maybe 5 seconds to run back. And if they want to, it's a fumble recovered by Altamont with 20 seconds left. I don't even see them coming on the field and running a play. So we'd like to thank Strata Networks for having the network that makes this game possible, live on Channel 6, regular definition, high definition 706. Also anytime at strata.tv whenever we've got a game. Check them all out at vtvchannel6.com. Altamont wants to run a play. 5 seconds left.
Gonna go.
And here we go. Just throw a bomb. Oh, get that off. 1. Here's the horn, give to the fullback, and he gets 5 yards. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. Once again, brought to you by Ashley Regional Medical Center, ashleyregional.com. Neurology Services, 789-1820. Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938. Pilot Logistics, used to be Western Petroleum, different name, same great company. DEF Pump at the Pilot Logistics card log in Naples. So we're going to take a look at some game highlights before we call it good tonight. The final score 51-7 in favor of Duchesne. 8 touchdowns, 5 missed extra points to Altamont's 1 touchdown. But you know what? That second half, Altamont won 7-6.
Yes, they did.
So as they shake hands, we're getting the highlight reel together as we take a look at this game. And what happened? Here we go from start. This is second half highlights. Here's the touchdown pass, and I'm thinking giving him the player of the game. You said maybe Riley, right?
Riley, and that was Riley Brandman.
And here's another play. That's a 33 catching that one.
And that's the Austin Abbott. He made some really great catches downfield.
Now watch this zigzag run. Oh man, just race. It's like a horse race at that point. So, all right, so 51-7 is the final score. Okay, Carson, Reinhardt, Duchesne, easy.
Yeah, I don't know. Take your pick. I mean, Abbott or Bodell. I mean, Bodell made some great passes from quarterback position.
Well, Abbott made
made some great catches. Number 33, Austin Abbott, made some great catches.
Yes, he did.
Was the one that made the
Bram got the touchdown. Should we do the quarterback then?
Bodell. Yeah, I think he played a great game. And I think he just started playing quarterback here 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So that's my guess.
All right, let's do it. So we've got Bodell for Altamont.
Duchesne,
and we've got
Carson Reinhardt.
Reinhardt for Duchesne. There's a DT, right, in that?
Yes.
All right. Well, for us, Brian Baldwin, Kurt Skews. I know, I'm going to get it. You can say, hey, wave. There we are in the booth.
Hey.
There we are. Oh. All right, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks to the VTV crew down in the booth. Dale Allred at the controls. Do I have a list of everybody here? I don't think so. Kobe Coonrat, I know him. He's down there. And Devin up top. Cody Waite. And Danny McKenna. And Gerald. Was that Davey? Gerald Davies. All right. Thank you guys, everybody from the VTV crew. Brian Baldwin, Kurt Skews. Have a good night. 51-7, the final score here.
VTV Channel 6. Live high school football coverage. Presented by L&L Motor, Ashley Regional, The Advisor Group, Moon Lake Electric, Pilot Logistics, and Strata Networks.